Liquid will return. I love it. Yes, Liquid Husband is having technical difficulties and will not be able to race synchronously with the runners tonight. He will be submitting an asynchronous seed. This has been approved by both of the current runners as well as the admins. So, and besides, there's still game 2 and game 3. So there's plenty of time for us to get some more Husbo in our lives as soon as he can get those technical issues straightened away.
Hey Tap, in the chat, how you doing? What are the flags? Well, we got shapes, and the big thing, full Triforces, but the big thing is we got extra bosses. So it kind of throws a wrench, and as well as there is a forced Overworld block, meaning that the Recorder, Power Bracelet, or Wrath Spot is guaranteed to block at least one dungeon and or the White Sword.
Yeah, that Overworld block becomes a big issue, and extra bosses. Up until the tournament, it was my most hated flag in existence. Just because it restricts you on your resources so hard. So many of your keys get blocked, so many of your bombs get blocked, and your items get blocked. But we should be starting here momentarily. Remember all those predictions about where they're going to start? Let's see if they hold true.
You mean playing these flags didn't make you like bosses more?
They have a little bit. We're starting at the medicine cave.
And level 2. How about that?
Here we go. Swordless time.
Yeah, we're taking a look at a couple of rooms here. See if we can't find maybe a key, a bomb pack, or an item on the floor. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to happen this time. Well, I say pretty easy Armos check, but Armos death up here. We got gorillas and bunnies on the overworld, so at least not going to have to deal with Pole's voice in the dungeons.
82 for the arrows, just slightly above vanilla. 92 key. Remember that. These tourney seeds have been heavily key starved.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be that way. Either gives or taketh away. You either have 17 keys or you have none.
Yeah, I really haven't seen a single seed in the middle. It's either you're 0, 1, 2 throughout the whole seed, or you find one dungeon, like 5 through 8, and you have to go all through it, and you're at double digits.
A bomb pack through for 24 and a level 7.
CJ gonna go ahead and dip in a few rooms, see if he finds anything free, and the dongos say hi.
Yep, that's a hard no right there. But at least you're gonna have the ability to get some bombs there. So an option for these runners if they want to replenish bombs, because that room will respawn.
Yeah, very nice to have that at the beginning of the dungeon.
Ooh, 29. I might double back and buy a bomb pack.
The Triceratops.
And a candle for chessjerk in the bottom southwest corner.
Oh, Wizzy's on the overworld.
Wiz's and Pole's voice. That means dungeons are going to be fantastic.
Oh, Wizzy's on the vanilla 1 screen. Good dodging.
Yeah, Sock showing some pretty solid movement throughout here.
And he still dodged the Pole's voice. Man, reflexes on point tonight for each of our runners.
Gamer Montu in chat pointing out chessjerk doesn't have heart.
That's a good point.
Took the candle.
He immediately took a candle. CJ, there's only like 4 spots in the dead woods. That's not worth it.
Also gets a bomb drop off of his first global, so able to check some of these keys. As we see magical sword in the bottom southwest as well. Sock checking the Grave Armos, and we've got the Power Bracelet. That's not randomized.
Was it even in the same Armos?
I was at the far end, so it was on the opposite side. But man, this
French
screen is
vanilla.
not fun. Not
Nope.
fun to scroll.
Nope. He's over. I don't know for what purpose. Oh, because he's already got PB. Duh.
Yeah, I'm gonna check these power bracelet spots early, I would imagine, to see if indeed our item is blocked or a dungeon. And if not, we know we're gonna need to look for the raft and the recorder.
Check these power bracelet spots because it could be hiding your wood sword.
Also true. That's a very good point. I guess that I didn't mention earlier. If you do have something such as a power bracelet, raft, recorder, red candle, or even ladder with one of those items on the coast spot, your wood sword can be shuffled under said block. So, good luck. All right, a candle for Sock is well out of the grave, so going to be able to burn some bushes as well.
Candle for each of our runners now. And here we go, any roads. Candle row.
That one sucks too because you got to burn the bush. At least you had a candle.
Yeah.
That was okay-ish, I guess. But those are pretty terrible any roads, honestly.
CJ having 129 large on Sock's side.
Yep, I'm probably going to be buying those arrows and a couple of packs of bombs or a key.
Let's see. We've seen Wizzies on the Overworld. If you don't take a lot of early deaths, you'll probably be fine. Yeah, I'll buy a key. I'd maybe work up to a red ring, depending on, like, the medium's 29. So it's a high money seed.
A red ring? When can we buy red rings?
Fred?
Yeah, this is not very randomized. I think we need to re-roll this. Matrick, where you at, buddy?
Alright, if we're gonna re-roll it...
Oh my goodness! Hi! 3 silvers.
Big pointy thing. Yeah, if we're gonna re-roll this, someone tell Husbo. Thanks, Maletta, you're on the same track as me.
I'll tell you what, I'm not buying arrows now, so I'm likely going to buy 2 bomb packs, a key, and then head back. Well, I'll look for level 1, because this is probably going to be key blocked.
I'll buy a blue ring just to go zoom through the dungeons, and then I'll buy, like, arrows and bombs. Or not arrows and bombs, I'll buy keys and bombs.
I was going to say, you're going to buy arrows with free arrows? I mean, come on.
Yes, I am a rebel.
Don't pull a Cappy, let's not do that.
I wasn't gonna say it. You brought it up.
Don't worry, I will.
CJ doing good dodging of the Wizrobes to sneak by and get his mid-secret.
Gotta find a heart here as well. So we're actually getting to some new burn locations. We basically kind of overlapped checks here early on. Finally getting some deviation.
CJ has not... Has he seen the silver arrows, or was it saw him?
Chessjerk. I don't think Sock has burned that bush yet.
Yeah, so he's not buying arrows yet. He's gonna try and get more information, because he hadn't even seen his Armos item yet.
Did you see that slick move by Chessjerk? He literally, like, dodged himself into the Zola fireball to not take the blue Wizard beam. Whether it was intentional or not, I don't know, but that was pretty slick.
And him trying these candle boosts to get past the Wizard are intentional.
Yeah, Heart of the Coast, not randomized. This game is, yeah.
Wait. Heart of the Coast? Heart of the Coast, guide me.
Yeah. Got a letter as well for Chester. Gonna pick that up. Might as well. He knows we don't have to buy arrows, so potions are on the table. Another item that could be worth good investment. Nothing like dying deep in a 7.
Nothing like losing 40 rupees on gambling.
Ooh.
I know that Sock is checking everything on the way, but I would really prioritize getting those power bracelet checks.
Well, I don't mind this.
Oh no, this is fine. Going into a dungeon, finding something free and easy, hopefully. And CJ, having not gone to the graveside yet, is gonna see all of the east side Armos first and realize Uh-oh. Would I leave? And then he'll have to prioritize getting back to the graveside quicker for his power bracelet. Especially if it winds up hiding a sword.
Yeah, another large secret for Sock. And I think he's doing a pretty decent job. He's just routing as he goes. While the power bracelet spots are, I think, high priority, you definitely don't want to skip a bunch of stuff just to check those early on.
Yeah, no, like, get your open caves, get your, like, the burn spots. Eventually you'll have to route stuff back in. So, I just like finding weapon fast.
Indeed. I mean, luckily for Sock, I mean, outside of maybe needing a bomb pack, he's not going to have to skip really too many checks if he doesn't want to, which is nice.
Wow,
And
CJ, he had his
Yeah.
count and opens the cave and gets the global bomb drop.
yeah, he definitely hit, I think he was on 6 there,
Yeah, it looked like a 6.
but very well done. Whether lucky or not, we're going to call it skill.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it premeditated and planned. Well, Sock is continuing swordless through this 3, trying to find something free, something good, something oh shoot.
Yeah, I might bail at this point. Up to 3 keys, which is nice. This gives you pretty, I would say, easy access through if you were to go to level 1, dealing with key doors. It's going to use this last bomb, not going to find the correct location. Knows there's a room down there, but that's likely an old man, not being able to bomb through there. So, gonna have to go through that key door if he wants to progress.
Meanwhile, CJ is maxed on the cash. Big money seed. Let's see what he decides to spend it on.
Man, if I'm him, I'm hoping for a key shop or a blue ring or something just to dump my money.
Sock is going to go ahead and spend some keys, making more progress in this 3. Finds the heart container. You're going to do one more? Oh, ballsy.
Yeah, this is brave. This could be the item room, though. This is
Oh, this
clearable.
could be the item room. Let's see if they die. One, 2. Oh, you got to do it. You got to swordless dig that.
And there's a map. Nice find.
Sock will take up a little extra time here, but if he gets a good item, it could all be worth it.
Yeah, imagine if this is the bow. I don't know that he's seen the silvers. I think he hit the Innie roads before he actually got down to that burn location. But either way, yeah, getting early silvers, especially with this kind of a cash flow, is pretty sick.
The best thing here would be Wander White Sword. Immediately continue your combat through other dungeons. Oh, baby, come on. That's good, too.
Repeatable offense. I like it.
He could, provided he doesn't have to get past the Dodongos, he could stay in the 3 and try and find the Triforce now. Extra bosses means normally Red Candle would be, oh, sweet, I can go do nearly everything. I'll find White Sword or Wand in my dungeons. I'm good to go. But with extra bosses, kind of need a stabby kind of weapon earlier than normal.
And chessjerk takes out Manhandle on number 1 and gets a Triforce.
Yep.
The only thing that would worry me with this red candle is, like you were talking about, right? There's extra bosses, and now you can kill things pretty quickly as long as they're vulnerable to the candle. We could see Sock end up diving a little bit deeper into these dungeons without a sword and then ending up with some sort of block that the candle can't actually let it progress through.
Yeah, that part worries me. Again, why I say finding a stabby form of weapon is more prioritized in extra bosses seeds. Sock can also just find more items. Transport this time.
I mean, look, I am the first one to say if you can do it swordless, go for it. I love swordless.
It has grown on me. Yes, I'm kind of down for swordless as well. I got to work on counting to get my good bomb drops, but like, it's kind of fun. It's a great way to challenge yourself. Oh, Kanana Key! Come on.
I think you thought about it after the fact, unfortunately.
Yeah.
However, if there's a sword available in the game, it's probably not a good idea to try to go swordless for very too long. However,
yeah,
possible staircase here. So
yeah, with Red Candle, you can make it work. You can do quick work on multi-hit enemies like these Gyptos, Every open cave they see just has me more and more terrified that the sword is under a power bracelet.
This is not the block you are looking for.
Especially since you blessed this seed.
No, I only roll fast seeds. It's Dave and Matrick you gotta worry about.
Sokka staying in 5. Trying to find these early advantages. Oh, that's not it. I'll take the bomb, thank you, and goodbye. And it's a segmented 5, or at least it appears to be. CJ, 4 hearts.
Hey! What's good?
Oh, it needs a bow now. Who cares about other weapons?
I mean, outside
He's got max money. Jeez, what are you gonna buy, CJ?
He used to go back to one of these shops he marked a key on and go buy a key.
Keys seem to be fine right now.
I don't know, Sock had 4 and now he has 0.
Well, Sock was spending blindly. Like, even in dungeons that are larger, I very much like determining a path, a single line, a route, and taking it, or even just grid searching. Because map in shapes is so big.
Shape happens.
Shape does happen indeed. Oh, please check that power bracelet, Sock.
I think he'll get there. I'm sure he's gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna
come
back. Gonna come back to it. Oh, bunnies! Oh, I thought he got caught in the corner, man.
Got on the blue suede shoes, that's for sure. Buy a key. There you go.
Yeah.
The goggles that do nothing.
What did CJ buy? He had 4 keys. Now he's at. No, he had 2. Did he lose all his money to door repairs?
I think there were a few door repairs.
CJ bought a potion. He bought a red for 74.
So Sock with 6 hearts, definitely guarantee. We know it's 4, but definitely going to be able to get the silver arrows.
And we know why CJ of all people is buying potions instead of taking free ones.
Gotta have heart.
Gotta have that heart.
Though he already betrayed the creed, so I don't know why he's worried about it now.
Sword is up. Sock is up to 6 heart. I can talk English. Sock is up to 6 hearts, and will be able to get their white sword item as soon as they can get back to the burn areas near the start screen.
Oh gosh!
Lost on the gamble again. Team Middle is not showing up tonight.
That's unfortunate. That's brave too, because he doesn't know what the white sword item is. I would not be gambling away my money if I hadn't gotten arrows in my pocket yet.
It is a bold play indeed, and so far it has not turned out in Sock's favor.
Alright, so CJ going... Okay, we have a similar... Let's see. Of note, CJ back in level 2. Gonna use one of his
Swordless
bombs, I guess, to try to progress through this dungeon. Interesting move. I would probably have tried to find the sword, but we'll see if this works out for him or not.
I think since he had to up an A, he figured, this is my start screen. I'll commit a little amount of time here, because if I find something free here, then I'm just going. Yeah, he's not doing that anymore. It's just because it was on his start screen.
Yes, trick buddy. Oh, there you go. So take your potion off the B key.
Sticky fingers.
We've all done it.
Oh gosh, yes.
Oh good, I got half a heart on the overworld.
There's our blue ring shop. I don't know if we'll be visiting that one many times. Up at vanilla level 5.
Yeah, 42 meat in there as well, so maybe if we have a meat block. What a nasty waterfall screen this is.
This is where you wanted to put the white sword item.
This is fair. Unfortunately, it's not anything important.
The goggles, they do nothing.
Hador with no money. Trying to get a bomb drop. Not paying off here. 3 on the clock.
4. Anything friendly down below? Nope.
Welcome, Raiders from SpeedGaming 5. We have a 2-way race that's 3-way. Our third racer had some technical difficulties. We'll be asyncing with us later. So we've got chessjerk and imasock duking it out on screen. So far, pretty even, other than a sword for a sock.
Yeah, this is a long time to be without a sword.
Yeah,
We've seen longer, but I'm saying specifically for runners of this caliber, I cannot tell you the last time I saw chessjerk without a repeatable offensive weapon 20 minutes into a seed.
Yeah, and it's a little bit of a symptom of, I'm not exactly, the way the routing has gone. Usually you have a lot of your open caves checked by now, but it's just, we got a candle early, we got bombs early. So there's been a lot of routing involved, and we haven't gotten up to the northeast for chessjerk, and that's where our sword is at. And he's also been checking out these dungeons a little bit as well.
Yeah, presented with a little bit of Sophie's choice. It's like, do I or don't I?
Yeah, if I'm him, and I'm almost 20 minutes in, I'm getting a little edgy for my sword. And we do see another cheap meat shop and blue ring, so not the rare shop in this case.
CJ has good exploration. He's got all the dead wood save Recorder Lake. He's got all the forest. He's got silver arrows in hand.
Randomized. That cave is in its vanilla spot
That's
too. What?
the regular spot.
I'm worried. It's like 3rd level confirmation bias. This is not randomized.
Husbo slipped Fred like a cold hundo on the side, saying, dude, I gotta work the next few days. Give me something easy.
Alright, Sock can head back over to the grave area here. Gonna check Forgotten Spot on the way. Forgotten for a reason. It's usually not in your routing. And just loses more money.
Oh, he got by. So, unfortunately, imasock has not been able to turn this early sword into any kind of noticeable advantages.
Yeah, I think I'd be looking for level 1.
He's got to be looking for level 1. Because you've seen 2, it's on your start screen. So, he's looking for 1, wants the free easy items out of there, and then we'll go back to all the other dungeons he's previously located.
Yeah, and I think this is, there's different ways to play, right? Like, you found 2, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Gosh, these screens are terrible. And another way is you knock out the majority of your overworld first, and then you route your dungeons, specifically starting with the lower ones first. So there's a couple of different ways to go about it, and it looks like Sock is kind of going with that latter way of doing it.
Yep, and I've even seen runners change their approach. Obviously, based on what you find in the seed, but even based on which opponent they know they're facing.
Oh, for sure. I mean, if you've got an opponent that has certain tendencies, then there's nothing wrong with trying to maybe metagame a little bit to gain an advantage that way. Can also burn you. I'm going to go dig level 6, and then you kind of don't find anything, or you get bow blocked. Hey,
it's Redbird Grad. Something's gonna be in 7 tonight.
Yep, it was a boomerang. Sock has some money again. We'll see if he gambles for a 3rd time to lose some more rupees.
Now it's starting to look like a chessjerk seed. 7 hearts, 22 minutes. Oh, he's on his last bomb.
Both runners are down to just a heart.
So, unfortunately for Sock, the Death Mountain exploration is likely to end right here.
Maybe gonna look for some bomb droppers. I think there was a bomb shop not too far back as well.
CJ does sneak into his sword cave.
Yeah, fortunate to not die on that screen. Would not want to miss the sword.
Sokka's also on half a heart. Just wants the blue one. He's gonna keep resetting the screen until he hopefully gets a bomb drop. Or not, and make me look like a fool.
Pretty sure there was a bomb shop down the ladder. Might just run back there, grab some bombs, and or not. You know, everything we say, let's not do.
Right? One more for good measure? Nope. And welcome in Raiders from SpeedGaming 4. This is a... Ooh, any bombs? Nope. This is a group stage matchup between chessjerk and imasock. We also have Liquid Husband, who is eventually running this asynchronously, his internet, and was not being kind to him this evening, so he'll be running on the side. We are playing for points. First place gets 4 points. Second 3, third 2, and the highest 2 point totals out of our group of 3 runners will move on to the second stage of group rounds, where it only gets tougher from then, because 8-gen, then you get paired off against the people that had the buys, the 6 and 0s, the 5 and 1s, and the 4 and 2s.
Yes, indeed. So Jester got a nice clock up at the waterfall to get that check without dying. Both runners up in 8 about the same time, and now we're in level 2. So imagine that. A little bit of an advantage for Sock here with the red candle, especially against those Landmola, Deadly Spaghetti, Danger Noodles, however you want to address them.
Deadly Spaghetti, I haven't heard that one. That's great. And now what we're seeing here is both of our runners, having taken a decent chunk of the overworld out, are probably going to spend majority of their time now in the dungeons trying to see what the puzzle of this seed is going to present them.
Yeah, and the red candle against things like likes is just fantastic. And we got a raft.
It's going to present you a rafts.
So 4 sticks bound together by rope, that's probably not very helpful, but we could have a block there. We still haven't seen all of our power bracelet spots yet, I don't believe.
Correct.
Unfortunately, Sock does not have bombs, so he's not going to be able to finish out this dungeon.
Ooh. I can't recall if there was a bomb shop anywhere near our start location.
There is indeed.
Oh, excellent. Liquid Husband was having internet issues, and so he'll just be finishing his stream offline. This was approved by both the current runners and our admin team. They'll just take Husband's recorded video and compare the time to our current runners. Level 1 is our block dungeon at the Vanilla 4 raft spot. This is what Sock was looking for.
Yeah, for sure. Great find. Gonna have 2 items, but we got Dark Nuts and BMOS, so maybe not so easy. And a ladder block. I think we can get around that one.
You can get around that one, but anything in a 4 BMOS room, especially like 6 blue Dark Nuts, I am never clearing that room until it's absolute dead last, 8-gen.
Yeah, Sock gonna do some slow but safe strats here, as this could be our item room. We do have second quest rooms on as well, so you do have to pay attention for those particular stair rooms as well.
Yeah, I don't mind the strategy. I question the decision making just a little bit. I would much rather see every other room of this one before I block clip and spend multiple minutes killing all these blues.
I would tend to agree. Jester finding a compass is going to find his Triforce. Looking for, I would assume, a heart, maybe some keys. Not blue spaghetti.
He's looking for a heart. Chessjerk is looking for every heart container in every dungeon, except maybe like the larger ones. He don't care if it's a little extra time, because he'll consider all that time gotten back if he gets the magical sword.
A question in chat was the room south of start also blue Dark Nuts. We have not seen the room south of start yet. We are getting ready to.
Aqua Menace room. This is a drop room in level 1. High chance of having something. If you can get past the 2 hit red keys.
Yeah, again, red candle, super broken.
Making itself known tonight.
Well, CJ spending a little bit of extra time here in level 2, I would imagine digging out the heart. As, well, there's a heart for Sock.
Speaking of hearts.
So maybe we missed the Triforce room and it's blocked, as chessjerk has bailed out of level 2 here.
It was certainly in the large section. Both runners, I believe, had a compass for that. But it must be blocked. Dig, dog, or block is what we are hearing from the chat. Oofa doofa.
Thank you very much for the information. Hey, we've got our meat block. It's not really a meat block.
Not this time around. As soon as meat block learns to block doors that, additional doors, that'd be great. Fred, can you add a meat block that blocks all the doors and not just the north door?
Aquaminus and an NSU with one heart. That's not fun.
Nope.
Hey, a staircase!
And this is why you don't clear the Dark Knight room until you need to. Could be transport, but given what we've seen of this one, I think it's all nice and neat and compact. So this should be our item.
Meanwhile, that's 7.
Baby!
Yeah, any key. Great find on 3 keys here. Gonna really speed up the exploration. Don't have to actually make decisions when it comes to key doors anymore. So that really does make a difference.
This is a very linear 7, 8 gen. And small, or at least it appears to be small.
Patra. Oh man,
Oh,
he did such a good job there getting iframes. Run away! Yeah, look at that.
It
one.
is a
Super
compact
tiny.
one. Very compact.
And that's a big nope room right there. We're gonna up and out of that. CJ, unfortunately, takes a bop from the orbital, gonna die there, but I guess maybe
Uh-oh!
skip it?
Uh-oh, 8 gen.
I think we can get to that room without doing that.
From underneath? Let's see.
Yeah.
He's gonna hope.
Yeah, all the rooms in level 1 are connected, so unless there's a ladder block, you can definitely get to that room.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about 1, 2, and 3 is that they're all connected, and for the most part, you can tell whether you have a corridor staircase or an old man just because you can't bomb into those rooms.
Oh, this is the Aqua in the NSU. Gotta be a little careful. Doesn't have a bomb to speed it up. Ooh, ooh.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be rough.
Gotta go in.
Go!
Dodge.
Dip!
Dodge,
Dodge!
dip, dodge.
Dive!
Yes,
All right.
yes, you got it. I was doing the same thing. And Sock will claim his Triforce at a level 1. That's his first on the board. 31 minutes in. Do you put yourself in the minds of these runners, 8 gen? 1 Triforce, 31 minutes in. No.
I'm stressed, dude.
I'm
Hyper
stressed as heck.
Oh no, he's gonna get trolled hardcore by this too because he's gonna walk.
Oh.
I like this though. He doesn't actually
he's
get kicked
staying.
off till he walks off. So this is smart.
Wow! Exclamation point Slamu.
He's doing a real good job though. He's not wasting too much time by trying to walk off over and over again. So I like that. Chester did finally take out that Patra. I think he used a potion, and it just ended up being the transport staircase.
Decently handled by Sock. But yeah, I'm so stressed out. I immediately feel I'm behind.
Yeah, definitely spent a lot of time. Oh no!
He hasn't seen it yet.
Still, I think if you buy silvers and buy regulars and buy silvers 5 minutes later, I'm still okay with that.
Oh yeah, given the plentiful amount of money in this seed, it's not gonna be a setback. Just maybe now won't be able to afford a bomb upgrade. CJ is gonna clear this room in 7, a potential stair room, and he's gonna kill the wall masters. Oh no, Sock's gonna find it now. If he goes 1 screen south, he's gonna find it. The silver arrows. And CJ is gonna despawn as many of these blue dart nuts as he can to speed up his combat.
A great technique to clear out some of these harder enemies. Always check to see if you can despawn them. That way you can make your clear a little bit easier and faster. And Sock going to find his silvers. And I'm sure going to be happy, but a little upset that he just blew 82 rupees.
Oh, yes.
We've got a knob. It's going to help CJ a lot in these dungeons, especially because pretty much everything is vulnerable to the wand.
It is the #1 item I like to find early in a seed now, even more so than Red Ring. If I have a wand, I just go in guns blazing, and every single one of my combat rooms is reduced in time by half, if not more.
Oh, come on now, CJ. You know that's not going to be the staircase. You just found it. I am a little confused. I mean, I guess we're searching again for the heart.
No, Triforce is at the very bottom.
I thought he could get into that room, but maybe I missed it. Maybe you can't.
Ladder block. So we may be ladder blocked to get to the bottom half of that 7, but with wand in hand, CJ is going to feel happy.
And going to find level 1.
What's so dumb?
We never
I
did
got
see
my.
our...
Go ahead.
I don't think we ever saw our floor item in level 1.
We did not. Meanwhile, I got my wife screaming in the background because she's starting to learn more Z1R and such after watching me. Anytime she sees a moat room in a dungeon, she's like, use the raft. Like, no, you gotta use the ladder. She's like, that's so dumb. Why can't you just stick the raft on it and walk across?
Logic.
Game logic.
So actually, chessjerk could clear this room. This could technically be our floor drop. It's not, but it could have been. At level 8 for imasock, and we've got more dark nuts.
That's
Oh,
our
gosh.
floor drop.
Man, that's interesting too, because Sock had the Iniki out of level 1, got the Triforce, and didn't go back in for the additional item.
Gosh, you're right.
I mean, it was just a key door, which is, to me, is a little confusing. Hopefully, he didn't mismark or something.
Oh, that. Oof.
That's a huge deal.
Stock. Yeah, that is massive. Like, chessjerk is not afraid of anything else this seed could do to him now. His combat is solved for the rest of the game. Really, he's just bow and ladder, and CJ isn't going to be in go mode. I mean, you could need recorder. We do need recorder. Yeah. It's blocking the Triforce in 2.
Sock has seen the coast item, so knows that the heart is there. CJ going to wisely go back in for the second item here. But yeah, as you were saying, with wand and red ring, and no wizrobes in the dungeons, you literally have free reign to just go fast.
Yeah. For less experienced runners, wand and red ring is like safety. For runners that speedrun this game, either vanilla or rando, and have been playing for years, wand and red ring is just like taking the heat on your gas grill and cranking it up to 11. Like, nothing is going to stop him now. CJ is going to blitz through every single dungeon.
Yeah, and with the Iniki now as well, you don't even have to worry about key doors, so, pretty good. Just gotta find that ladder and the recorder and the bow. And, I come at Sock here in level 8, and might find one of those items there. I think we're still missing level 6 and level 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm him, I'm taking that, and I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm about to say, does it still feel early enough to dip? Because to me, it does.
I mean, hopefully he remembers that there's an item in level... Oh, apparently not. An item in level 1 that he hasn't found, but...
Yeah, I know I have 3. Well, no, he's already got the item out of 3 and 2.
I like this play by CJ here. You know where level 3 is. This is an easy dungeon to find the item out of. While we already have the Triforce, there's 3 items on the board that we need. So this is a good play, even though we know it's the red candle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is the red candle. I remember now.
But you can kind of just see, I mean, I would say chessjerk might be a little better at combat than Sock, but not by much. But you can just see in the way that they're playing right now, where Sock is very gingerly moving through each room, and CJ is just like a wrecking ball. That's what Red Ring and Wand does for you. Even if it's just Red Ring, you literally do not care about anything. You just go fast.
And it feels so good when you can do that. And in any key, he's like, all right, y'all push me into the door. Okay, bye.
Like, Patra, nope, don't need to worry about that. Don't worry about the key I just used. We're just going to keep going. He knows he's looking for a staircase, which I believe it's right here.
Correct, because Sock did this with Candle only. Red candle, I'm good.
Yeah, no need for that with this current arsenal.
We got another stair in this 8.
I don't think we
saw. Oh my yikes!
And of course, it's the transport.
And 8 is massive. Again, 8gen, this gives credence to leave. Until you have to clear it, until you have to see every single room, leave.
Yeah, it's a tough call too, and I mean, Sock may be playing this meta, right? You know, let's dig 8, let's see if we can't find something that my opponents are going to find.
I've spoken to him, given I've raced against him before, and I believe that is one of the plays he ascribes to. That other runners won't dig the large dungeons, and he can find... Oh, I thought he was about to get grabbed. A key advantage out of a large dungeon that another runner may not find till later. Because if he finds ladder in here, all bets are off.
Yeah, for sure. Meanwhile, CJ digging through this level 5. We hadn't seen much of it due to key blocks, and not an issue anymore, so... All the turnstiles tonight, too. I have a feeling that Sock's going to end up finding Old Man here.
We have a segmented 5, bringing up the curiosity of my wife in the other room. We're gonna have, being segmented, there's the regular transport stair that always exists in level 5, and then we'll have an additional transport stair that should go over to that 3-room segment.
Even with the... CJ gotta be a little careful now. And there we go. So Patras are kind of the one exception to the I can do all things rule with the red ring. Because they can still melt your health pretty quickly, unfortunately. Sock had to clear out that room there in order to get back through the shutter to check this one room that was down south. It was a Chevy room, so not able to do anything there. Out of bombs, which is unfortunate. It's difficult for him to get bombs. I think the only droppers are red dark nuts.
Yep, and that's another thing that, like, Juan grants you. By clearing rooms quicker, easier, you can, like, take out orange dark nuts quicker, or you can take out blue Lionels quicker, and so you can generally find more resources when you can kill stuff easier.
Yeah, this is a rough room. I don't know if this is something that's required. I might up an A and try to find a different path rather than try to do 8 blue dark nuts. This is going to take a lot of time.
Yes, with all of these surrounding rooms, I would agree with you. I would try and find any other route first and come back to this shutter door as the very last thing.
Triforce number 5 there for Chester, searching the item room, and ooh, not free. I was going to say, man. Empty room to push block.
Sock is off the block. He's going to have to get back on it.
Yeah, and unfortunately loses his beam swords, which was what's...
Yeah, that's a big deal. That makes this from doable to just, like, agonizingly slow.
Well, you know, and then he gets 2 heart drops, so good
there
game.
There we go. Thank you for being in the heart group.
Kind of fair. Like, what is this? This is like every vanilla runner's wet dream right here, and it never happens.
It happens to me all... Uh-oh. Well, I don't race vanilla. It happens to me all the time with blue dark nuts. Come on, Sock, you got this.
Wow. Like, seriously, like, you go do a recorder room at vanilla and you get 0 health drops. You're like, what's going on? And we do see 2 fairies and 2 hearts. Why not? Alright, item room for chess jerk. We have... Never mind, I lied. I hyped that way too hard
Second
for no reason.
transport to the segment. Nope.
Ooh, a ladder block there. Hopefully we can bomb to the right.
Sock needs to find ladder in this 8. Any other item is nice.
Ladder
Well, I
or
think-
bow?
Recorder for the try and 2 would be good too, but specifically I would want ladder because we know 2 Triforce is blocked by recorder. Ladder blocks the try at a 7. He doesn't know that yet, but ladder can also be blocks in multiple areas.
Where is this item room in level 5? I think chess jerk has hit just about every single room.
I think it's going to be in the segment if he didn't start there.
Chat's saying that he was just in the segment. I'd like to point out, too, that as I start talking about it, he takes 3 hits, but Sock has been doing really good with this combat.
I agree. This room sucks for fighting Dark Nuts. You can get underneath them, so if you got 1, you're fine. As soon as you get 3 or 4 guys in that room sucks. And through most of this 8, Sock has been on 0 bombs, so there are paths he will not be able to explore. And each additional wall he passes up could be the item he's missing.
White sword for CJ at the bottom left corner. And no doing for Sock with no bombs. That's an unfortunate 5-minute time investment and nothing found. Other than, I guess, the Triforce.
Yeah, just hope you never have to come back. Don't die before bombs! Okay.
Bow and ladder are both currently unfound.
I think the location of level 6 is also currently unfound.
I think 6 and 4 are both 6, 4, and 9. As
Oh, hi, 4.
level 4. So both raft and power bracelet required, and recorder.
Yeah,
so all 3 items.
Double blocks. We need them all, baby. I like this. Go ahead and go to the ferry. It's right there. You don't know what your enemy set is yet in this 4.
Jester gonna find level 8 here soon. We'll see if he finds anything else. Or he might have already found level 8. Or 4? I'm not sure. Maybe he's checking to see. I don't know if he found level 4 earlier or not.
So, HN, if Sock hadn't have gone to that ferry, he wouldn't have beams to go through this room.
Yeah, good point. And he's
Oh,
got
there's the
Triforce.
try! You gotta skip that one now. With so few dungeons remaining, still looking for bow, ladder, recorder.
And is of note, CJ had found level 4. I just had missed it. So went here first before level 8. Good play. Debating. Gotta grab it so he doesn't have to clear that room again. So understandable.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Uh-oh, ladder. See if we can find a way around.
Yeah, if we can't bomb here, then we are ladder blocked out of a lot of this. Which we can, so there we go.
Oh no, left mola! And he doesn't have the ring! Ah!
Oh, that's horrible. What are you gonna do? One of Randomizer's friendly little treasures. Don't eat blue deadly spaghetti.
I immediately just go back to the ferry. You could also get the try, take the full heal from the try, and come back in.
Yeah, that might be the better play, really.
Oh, but he doesn't have a wand. He needs beams.
Fair point.
Pet to the ferry. Ooh, we can go down this way. Into Quad Beamos.
So CJ gonna find that ladder block from the bottom. Just a patcher with a bomb pack on the ground below it, so no big deal. That patcher room also not going to be important.
The 2-blocker room? That wasn't going to be the staircase?
No, it had a bomb pack on the floor.
I gotcha.
So it's likely in our upper M segment there.
Which means you have to get past the left mola.
Which is not looking like it's in the cards here for Sock.
Yeah, CJ will be able to just tank his way through with Red Ring. Sock's going to potion up for it.
I like this. If you walk in, throw your red candle, you can get through without too much damage.
Oh my gosh, they melt the candle. Get up in there.
And here's our item.
There's our item.
What's our big winner? It's gonna be blue boomerang.
Bo, 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 bo.
Oh, it's the regular boomerang. Even worse.
That's right. All of the Zonk items still exist.
The moldy banana. Welcome, Raiders from SpeedGaming 2. Quick info on what's going on in the race. We do have one racer that had some technical issues this evening. Is going to submit an asynchronous race, which has been okayed by both chessjerk and Sock and the admins of said tournament. And meanwhile, we do have chessjerk and Sock duking it out for us tonight on SpeedGaming 3. So welcome.
Now, 8gen. With the knowledge we now have available across both runners, a required progression item is in both 6 and 8. Because they are important. Because they are important items and they cannot appear in level 9. You have to dig out both 6 and 8.
I approve.
Yeah, we know everything. Book and Magical Boomerang are in 9. Because Bow, Ladder, Recorder cannot be in 9.
That is correct.
So... gross. As soon as chessjerk sees the size of this 8, just ew.
Yeah, I think, chessjerk has more knowledge than Sock. The only advantage Sock has is the boomerang. No, that was chessjerk. No, there's no advantage. So chessjerk is really the only one with that information. But you should know, based off of that find, that he needs to dig both items out of 8 and the item out of 6.
Yeah, Sock doesn't have the full overworld, the knowledge of the dungeon items yet. This is his first time finding 5. He'll be happy to find that white sword, but yeah, roughly, we're at 50 minutes in. Only 3 to 4 Triforces apiece. Again, both runners, you have to feel incredibly behind.
51 minutes in with 4 Triforces, I don't feel good. Not to mention knowing the fact that you have to dig 8 and 6 for its items. That's not a good feeling.
No. Watch this, HN. We're gonna come back to the standings page in a few days, and we're gonna see Husbo bodied both of them. He's gonna take first place.
Yeah, just random sub hour because we right ordered the seed. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, it's really doable. You find level 1, you get your red ring and your wand, and you just decide, hey, I'm going to dig 8, and you pick up what's likely going to be a ladder. And if you don't feel like ladder or bow is in here, like it's so free. The only thing at that point is you don't know that you need a recorder for level 2. Actually, you probably do because you dug out the raft to get to level 1. So you know you're going to have to dig 6. So yeah, I mean, it's doable.
It is certainly doable. I mean, especially the fact that like any key was so free, and provided you took that any key to continue searching in 1, red ring was so free.
Yeah, that's what's really killing Sock here is the fact that there is a red ring. And I'll have to ask him about that when he gets in here for an interview, if he does one. Especially if we're digging level 8, level 5. Obviously, we need multiple items, so not just level 1 is going to contain what we need. But, you know, if it's the latter, or in this case, the red ring, it really makes a difference for our dungeon progression speed. So definitely going to be a question to ask later.
Correct, and we know now that Sock is going to have to clear this 5. From his current dungeon knowledge. Well, there's the white sword, so that's good for Sock.
Yeah, he actually found this pretty quick. He went straight down the L column and ran into it, so he's going to save a little bit of time.
That's good. He'll just be able to go get his Triforce and leave, and with a full pack of bombs, he could go back into 8 and do some more damage there. He's seen about only probably a quarter, if not 33% of that massive 8.
Yeah, but you know you got to have it. That's what sucks.
This is interesting. CJ's going to go ahead and pick up the Triforce. If he has the perfect item knowledge like we think he does, he knows he has to dig this.
Yeah, I mean, this makes sense to me, right? It's in the bottom section. You start up here in, I guess, right above it, but you don't really have access. So he cleared the bottom portion, he gets a heart refill, and now he's going to clear the top. So he doesn't have to go back for the Triforce, and he's, you know, kind of well taken care of.
And he gets a full heal.
Yeah, for sure. And with the red ring, he's sitting on 40 hearts, so good game.
Good game. So yeah. Make some predictions, chat. Where on earth are these items in 8? Pick a quadrant: northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. While you're at it, which items are you tossing in this 8? I'm putting a ladder here by now. Goodness gracious alive.
Yeah, the question is, where is level 6? I mean, it would be really interesting if it was under Recorder Lake.
I say Eastern Death Mountain. I don't think Sock saw Eastern. He saw Western.
Yeah, I don't know that we've checked that yet, which is a good point. But, I mean, I call our ladder there, and both items at 8 are ladder blocked, so you gotta go to 6 first.
Oh, that'd be gross. And the recorder's here at 8? Recorder and bow?
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be so troll, Agent.
Or like in chat, both items are under Dig Doggers in level 8, so you have to go get the recorder.
Oh, now you're just talking
6.
about my seed. That was the seed I had with Homer J. Smash.
Yeah. Either way works. As long as you got to go to 6 in order to come back to 8 again, I'm okay with it.
The seed I lost to Smash by recorder in 8 was just one room past my Triforce, but I hadn't seen 6 yet, so I didn't know I'd find a bajillion Dig Doggers.
Yeah, Sock can actually get his Triforce out of 3 here real quick. So
Nicely
gotta
done.
even that up. But unfortunately, the item knowledge and progression is, well, I guess not too far apart.
No,
We're
it's
just
not,
missing the wand.
it's not far apart anymore.
It's just that red ring. I'm just so surprised that we're leaving an item on the table in level 1. Especially
agree
now. 10 hearts, white sword, we got bombs. We're in a good position. I just feel like...
Hey, Achen, did we see the coast rafts? What if 6 is here?
I don't know that we've seen this one. I dealt with triple fairy. Gotta love it. And it's just money.
Yeah, oddly enough, despite not having red ring and just slower combat in general, has not seen, because he didn't have bombs, did not see that the Triforce in 2 is going to be recorder blocked, but imasock has pretty much caught up to CJ at this point.
CJ still has to go back and get that Triforce out of 7 as well. So, Sock, I don't think saw the Dig Dogger block or the ladder block here in 2.
Yeah, he has not yet.
Which is unfortunate. But I think that one blue Dark Nut room here in 8 was required. We kind of saw the major difference between the 2 forms of combat, as we see Sock takes a death as well. Man, that red ring would really be helping.
Big time. And CJ came here with full pack. Oh no!
Wah, wah, wah.
That had to be a misclick, mistap, misbutton, mispress.
Well, what happened is that he hit the Dodongo as he got hit with a fireball, and if you do that, it will actually delete the bomb drop. Which is why fighting Beamo in those Beamos rooms is really dangerous, because if you kill the Dodongo at the time that it would drop, it will actually not drop a bomb. It's very frustrating.
Oh.
It's kind of like a stored bomb.
Gotcha.
Fortunately, you know, we're just going to walk outside, wand smack a few things in the face, and go right back in.
If there's one thing this seed has provided, it's all the luck.
Alright, Sock, gonna see the Triforce room. He'll find the compass in the next room over here, as long as he doesn't take a death on this half a heart.
Gotta be careful.
Go ahead and bomb down here. Nope!
Oh, no.
Surprised he's not, like, using a bomb or red candle here, but doing a
I'd
good
be
job.
terrified. I'd be terrified. Got it. Sees the dig dogger.
Bad news.
Sees freaking really. Oh, there's our bomb upgrade.
Hey, Fury,
87 for +4.
that's another good name for those. Nope ropes.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
+4. Alright, that's not bad.
And that old man of the bomb upgrade blocks the access to that top row. You gotta either go around from the right side, or you gotta find a staircase to get up there. Well, Sock's in 7. Single dipping the 7 will save him even more time over CJ, especially if he doesn't go wand hunting.
I don't think you can single dip because it's ladder blocked.
Oh, you're right. It is ladder block. Yeah.
But he can get a wand, which will help a little bit.
You're gonna need it in this 8.
Man, I really hope that Sock did not mismark level 1 as a hard drop for the second item. Which shouldn't be the case, because we did see the coast item was a heart, but I just don't understand the play here.
Expando, locked in.
Item 1! What is it?
Transport. Nope.
It is our
Ladder! Hey!
Alright,
Yeah,
so gonna go vroom.
As painful as it would be, at the very least, Sock's seed is still completable by
Oh,
missing
game,
that.
come on.
And this is why we couldn't find the items at 8. They went through all that crap in the south, and if they'd have just gone up, the game was just like, try to give this to you. It was like, please take these from me.
That was like 8 rooms in, and it wasn't even difficult.
Wow. Ladder and bow out of 8. Chester is in no mode because he knows he has to get his recorder out of 6, wherever it may be.
Gonna go get heart? I don't mind this. It's not that far out of the way to grab an extra heart, and he needs to check this coast raft as well. So, on the way, gonna live up to his name.
We're hearing in chat, someone went ahead and took a look at Sock's stream. He does not have that floor item in 1 marked as a heart. So he knows there is an item outstanding in 1.
Interesting.
Or at least we believe he knows.
Brave and interesting.
Very brave.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because it's literally a key door at the start that was skipped due to the fact that we didn't have the any key, and then we got the any key out of 1. So it's just kind of a cascade of errors.
He must be assuming it's combat locked because he saw so many blue dart nuts in that 1. And he's like, it's either left his mind or he's thinking, I'll do it dead last.
It's not like the other dungeons have really been that much better.
Right?
Pretty sure this is the wand. Yes.
Yes, 1 for imasock. Here we go. CJ up to Easter Death Mountain. I do not believe Sock saw this side. This is where I'm going to put level 6.
I'm still hoping for recorder. I guess it can't be. Never mind.
About to say, there's a problem with that logic, buddy.
Odder things have happened.
This is true. We have had like a magical sword drop on every single floor of level 9. I don't know if you heard about that bug. When Fred first put in the Overworld block flag, and he had some people testing it, there literally was a magical sword like on the floor in 9. I can't remember if it was dropping off of enemies or if it was just there, and there were copies of it.
Fantastic day to be a ninja.
Sock is back in 1.
All right. This is a good play. Probably going to kick him. I mean, it really hasn't killed his time a lot.
Sock is now out of 1. Did he find it? I think he found it. I couldn't see the inventory screen.
All right. He's got it.
Yeah. That does not feel good.
I mean, it hasn't slowed him down a lot, but it's probably been 4 or 5 minutes just from different ways of combat. So while not a lot, it still is significant. I mean, we still haven't seen 9. We still got to get through level 6.
We have seen 9. 9 is at the corner of Kendall Row. It was found very early. We just didn't make any remarks on it because it was still early and we were looking for a sword.
That, and we haven't actually been in 9.
Yes, that much is fair.
Because, you know, 9 is 9.
9 is good at 9.
It's either free or the worst ever.
Oh, no one came to the graveyard. Is 6 going to be under a gravestone?
No, because there was a take any under that. So I don't know if we've got like the bomb spot up here we didn't check.
CJ is going to see all of Western Death Mountain and find absolutely nothing.
Bar Northwest, let's go.
Oh yeah, Sot ran out of bombs. Where in the world is level 6? Right here. That sucks for Sock. I mean, he's heading to it right now. He knows he ran out of bombs up there. So
the downside will be is that this is ladder blocked or bow blocked.
oh god, that would be terrible. I'm thinking about the potential for evening things back up. If Sock goes in that 8 and just like, alright, I saw all the south side, now to explore the north side, and just takes those 8 rooms and finds his items, he's already got the triad of 8. We could still have a level 9 entry within like 3 to 5 minutes of each other.
Well, and Sock's already done the south portion of it.
Oh no, it is ladder blocked.
Yeah, this is unfortunate, but Sock has already done the bottom portion of level 8, so there is the possibility of walking back in, bombing to the right locations, and then just having to get to the Triforce.
But that ladder block is going to be the worst thing that could happen for imasock. I mean, it will more than likely inform him that, okay, ladder's an 8. So, that's knowledge. But the timing of this is really could not be much worse.
There's also the possibility of a couple of bomb walls here, because CJ didn't really check any. We'll have to see whether or not that pans out. We're going to get the compass here, though, for imasock. And that does, in fact, confirm it is ladder blocked. That's unfortunate here for Sock. Yeah, this is unfortunately probably going to put this out of reach for Sock for first place, unless 9 is extremely trolly and he happens to right order it. Because yeah, we gotta go back to 8 and then walk all the way back to Death Mountain.
Yeah, but everything still counts because we got a Ghost Runner in the background in the form of Liquid Husband. So you don't really know how the third runner's gonna do.
What do you mean? He finished 5 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, that's right.
8 minutes ago.
8 minutes ago. He's got a sell power.
Magic sword check. No.
Not 11.
Not enough heart. That's what you get for taking a candle early in the game.
That's true.
That's the question everybody asks. All right, CJ back at 7. I forgot, we still don't have the Triforce out of 2 and 7 yet, so we got to go get those before we can go to 9.
Yeah, we don't get to go to bed yet, HN. There's still some more things to wrap up.
That's all right, I don't sleep.
Whoa! Clean kill on the manhandler. Did he find a workaround?
He did.
Wait, but it doesn't matter. Chevy room.
Yeah, there was a workaround for the double river room, but unfortunately going to run into the Chevy. And I don't think got to the recorder because the recorder is around the bend here.
No clock, go away.
CJ making his way through this 7.
And Sock gets the news. Now the trick is, based on Sock's knowledge, hey, my ladder can still be here in 6.
For sure, yeah, and I think with his knowledge as well, you have to know that there's an item here you have to get. And he does.
And now he knows for sure. Back to 8.
The good news is,
go ahead. Yeah,
he can whistle to 8. The bad news, gotta walk back to Northwest Death Mountain.
Yeah, that's kind of the worst part.
Chessjerk just has to walk back to the start screen, grab the try in 2, and head to level 9.
Manhandlers at least either rolled down or under vanilla HP because Sock killed them in a single bomb to answer a question in chat.
Yeah, they
So yeah,
definitely did not roll
do you have to bomb up here in the lobby? No, you can go up this way, allegedly.
Yeah, you killed this room here, and then head up to that L column,
Up,
and you
right,
get both your
up,
items.
right, up. Yeah, it's all in the L column.
Hey, we don't need the Konami code.
I remembered it as you described the directions. Gotta have heart.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. It's like, do I go back down and check for that mags again?
Oh my goodness!
I lied. It wasn't that room. It was the other column you go up first. I actually think you bomb up in here and
You
start.
have to bomb up in the lobby. I think it's the only way.
Sock, come on, go back. Yeah, see if he goes down, we're gonna lose 2-3 more
Yeah,
minutes, unfortunately.
I mean, that is a hard thing to notice.
Well, you're on 3 bombs too. Bomb droppers are not plentiful in these dungeons. You cannot kill virus with silver arrows, even if you had them.
Yeah.
This is where a count would actually be super helpful. Get to
Ooh.
compass at least.
That might. Well, he already had a try, so that might
fair.
guide him somewhere. Can you go around? Go up and around?
Yeah, up is that blue dark dot room.
Oh.
Shutter room. Yeah, that's a nasty one.
Yeah, that's gross.
All right, CJ off to 9. Oh yeah, it was this Armos. Forgot
Oh,
about
it's
that.
Armos. Thought it was Kendall Road. I'm dumb. Oh, here we go. Level 9. 1 hour, 11 minutes, 45
Options!
seconds.
We have options. I love it.
64 room 9? 64 rooms?
I just hate when you walk in and it's like, you get to go left 5 rooms in a row.
Me as a runner, well, no, I think you're right, because I always want the potential to make up time in 9, because I always feel like I'm behind.
Yeah,
So
if I feel
options
like
are
I'm
nice.
behind, I will usually go left, because that is the way most runners do not go first.
I'm not going to reveal my 9 strategy right now, because I still have to race against some tough people.
Hope and a prayer. that's your
It's just like I
strategy.
told Alsoa, you can say anything on the mic, just when you're off the mic, you do the exact opposite.
There you go. I mean, it's kind of common knowledge, right? Generally, it depends on where you start, but generally going right means you're going to cut off the few bottom corner rooms, and going up will give you the best coverage overall of finding Ganon. And this is a very oddly shaped level 9.
Yeah, staircase.
This is definitely your mother's iron.
I was saying this is 9, the staircase.
Oh man, is this a troll room? This is a troll room. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, looks like it. No way out of here.
Dude, the chat call out. Call your shot.
Alright. My shot is usually... I've been burned by this so many times. I know everyone will go up, and look for Ganon and all that stuff. I will check my corners first. If I'm starting in like that S column down there, it's like, and it lets me go left or right, I will go left first so I can check those 2 rooms in the A column and be like, okay, nothing's here. It's not a free 9 that I didn't notice because Zelda was just hiding at the beginning. Now I'll go do everything else normally.
Speaking of Zelda, located. One more piece to find here for CJ.
Just looking for the pig. Gotta find the roar. The roar will tell us the presence of Ganon in an adjacent room.
Socking me right back in this nasty Dark Nut room. But fortunately, Red
With
Ring
wand.
Wand, White Sword, little different this time around.
Yeah. Make them pay.
Still going to use block strats, but much easier to use that the wand as your hitbox is the size of San Francisco.
I only learned recently how disgusting the wand's hitbox is, how it extends a full half tile above and below you, but here's Ganon all the way in the top corner.
What a spot. You just kind of knew, right? It's always trolly like that.
Check those corners, man. This has been my kind of 9. But we got bacon. CJ knowing exactly where Zelda is going to be directly back en route to her. Unfortunately for Sock, this is not going to pan out because both of those stairs in 8 were corridor stairs. There's going to be no way to get in from the right side.
Yeah, and it's ladder blocked anyways from those top 3 rooms, which is just unfortunate. So the only way, it seems to be, you have to bomb it
from lobby. Yeah, that's
unfortunate.
Gross.
Hey, get your GGs in chat for Mr. Chessjerk. Gonna finish with an official race time, GG time, a 1:15:31.
Still a relatively kind of on the middle of times I would expect for like tourney seeds. Given the slow start. I mean, CJ still didn't have a weapon for like the first 25 minutes. And that's the thing like runners of this caliber can do. You give them an inch, they will take a mile. It's like, oh, sword. Oh, red ring wide. Okay, time to just steamroll everything.
It was also a full clear other than level 9's items. So
a 115 full clear. Dang.
I mean, I think we missed 3 spots on Death Mountain to bomb, maybe 2, and we cleared every dungeon item other than 9. So that's, it's very, very fast. And Mary had a little lamb, in case you were wondering, was our recorder tune this evening. We didn't hear that.
Finds his ladder in 8, goes one more up, says, "Are you freaking kidding me?"
Yep. Important to note, Sock is still racing for second place points here. So, gonna keep going, gotta go fast. Welcome, Mr. Chester. Congratulations on what we speculate to be second place because Husbo sub-houred this seed.
I wouldn't be surprised. As long as he didn't do the order that I did, I'm sure he'll do just fine.
Yeah, this was a little bit of a rough one. Still a ridiculously good time. 1:15 for a. I think we're talking about it. There was like 2 caves you didn't check on the overworld, and you hit every dungeon other than 9. So, and multiple times at that with many double dips.
It was a thorough tour of Hyrule for sure.
Walk us through your process of the early game, investigating so many dungeons swordless.
Well, it's fun. I mean, you have a candle. And
it is fun.
It is. I mean, I didn't play in that Swordless tournament for nothing, so I might as well put my Swordless skills as they are to some good use. But I mean, I definitely feel like it, especially dungeons like 1 and 2, if you can find them, and you can find a white sword or a wand on the floor or something, that's always can provide an early advantage for sure. I'm very glad that I decided to fight every instinct and take the free candle because I didn't find a candle shop until an hour into the seed.
Oh, jeez.
That was pretty brutal. There was only one candle shop, and it was deep on Death Mountain.
Oh my goodness.
I will say, I picked on you because you picked a candle.
I'm sure you. I'm hoping you both did.
And you paid for it because you couldn't pick up mags.
Yeah,
we don't know if it was 12, but that's irrelevant. You couldn't pick up mags at 11. That's all that matters.
I should have. I should have done 2 first, knowing where the heart was, and I couldn't get it at the time due to my low health. So I could have tried at 12 instead of 11, but oh well.
No, I approve.
You know.
That early on like that, you have to take a candle because you don't know, like you said, if you're going to find a candle shop. And with it being the rare one, the red candle was in 3, but you had to have something to kill it. So I mean, I guess eventually you could have gotten a candle, but it would have been pretty late.
Well,
I mean,
3 was candle blocked, so you couldn't get the red candle without a blue candle.
I mean, rub some sticks together,
or get to 9 and get the book.
Glitch the
Right.
game.
Yeah,
Go pick up some literature.
glitch past the old man in 9. Get the book. Up a save. You can find the wand in 7 because obviously taking 7 early on makes a whole lot of sense.
And then after you do that, tell all the 80% runners how you did it because they're trying to get past the Hungry Gorilla.
Yeah, like they would know. I mean, my secret forever.
fire arrows win.
Fire arrows everywhere.
But yeah,
Fred,
it's-
next on the feature list, let's have fire arrows.
One
I
of
like
the interesting plays that we're gonna have to ask Sock about when he gets in here was he did not get the red ring out of 1 early. Got the any key, and just did not go back in for the second item until like 55 minutes. So did not have that red ring for a large portion of the game, and it didn't like exponentially slow him down, but it was definitely like 5 or 8 minutes.
Yeah, given how many blue dark nuts there were in the seed, it definitely felt much safer fighting them with the red ring for sure.
And except for your knowledge of 8 and pulling the items out of 8, you guys were heading to 6 and in 6 within like a minute of each other. And it's like, I'm like, if there's no more blocks in this 6, 8's items were easy to find if you did the one thing that you were required to do, which was bomb north in that lobby.
If you don't do what I did and go every other direction first.
We saw every other direction from both you and Sock. To the right of that room is a chute, so you can't go that way. You have corridor stairs for each of your items, so you can't come in from the right. And the only other connecting room is bombing north in the lobby.
I think I had one option left possibly for the first staircase. I don't think I tried bombing down to get to the bottom row. I think that was literally my last option after trying to bomb up in the middle to get to the 2 items. But it also was interesting that I knew the items in 9 after about 45 minutes because I had 3 key items left in 6 and 8, and I knew what they all were. So I by process of elimination, I knew what the items in 9 were very early.
Yeah, we called that out here as well. It's like, oh, we need everything.
We do. I guess it was the boomerang in 4 that sealed it.
Yep.
Sock gets the bad news at 11 is not enough. A question yet again for our third runner. Quick follow up with that. We had some tech issues with our third runner. They are going to race and submit asynchronously, as approved by both of our current runners and the admins. So we will get their sub-hour time here later on.
Hopefully he digs 8 and goes the right way first.
I mean, really, right? If you do that and you just decide, hey, I'm going to go to 8 with some bombs and a prayer, you could totally sub-hour this.
It had to say 15 minutes.
He could destroy both of you.
Oh yeah, easily. I mean, with almost free silvers, getting bow and ladder just like that. I mean, you'd have to fight through a 3 Dodongo room, so you'd have to have a lot of bombs. I mean, you probably would at least have to have a sword. But I mean, with sword and 8 bombs, you'd have
red ring. You would likely have red ring and any key.
Yeah. That's if you had all that, you could get the stuff at 8 much sooner than we did.
I'm trying to remember what screen was 8. Oh my gosh! So I'm going to put this in perspective for you. 8 is at the Los Hills Armos. Imagine if you walked in from the top ladder and walked in, then it would pirouette open the top lobby.
9 is at the Lost Hills Armos.
Oh, dang it!
8 is in the forest. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Rip
But
the dream.
that would have been fun if that had been the thing.
That would have been so fun. Anyway, we got Sock in 6. He has all the information now. He already has his recorder. He actually found, was it in this 6? Yeah. He found a workaround that first ladder block with the 2 horizontal rivers. Found a workaround on that, only to discover the Chevy room with the Triforce and the Dick Dogger.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, the only reason I kept persisting in 8 because I knew there were 2 key items in there and I needed them both. I mean, the worst case scenario was the ladder in 6. Blocking both items in 8. That would have been pretty.
That's what 8 Jim was rooting for.
Like, let's go. Let's make him go to 6 first. But
that would have been the thing for sure.
Either that or you have to get the recorder out of level 6 because both items in 8 were Dig Dugger blocked. That was the other scenario.
Yep, I could see that.
Sock with his last Triforce here, going to head into level 9. But yeah, I mean, so I guess there were a couple of points. You're like, 25 minutes in, no sword. I'm always freaking out. And I think you guys had like 4 Triforces at 50 minutes. I mean, obviously you can hit the go button pretty quick, but I'm always, a little nervous at that point that I am way far behind.
Having silvers kind of mitigated that a little bit, in my opinion. That if you don't have silvers yet, and they could literally be anywhere in 50 minutes, 4 Triforces, then you're feeling nervous. But knowing that you have the silvers in your back pocket, that helps a little bit. That fair. Especially when you know where Triforces are and they're just blocked by items that you know where the items are because you've eliminated every other possibility. I mean, obviously, full clearing the overworld and full clearing all the items is not a recipe for success either. But given where the items were, it was going to be real tough to not do that.
That's fair. There was enough item knowledge to maybe not feel too bad. I just always know I get to that 50-minute mark and I have 4 Triforces. I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong?
Why am I not in 9 yet?
Right, because if you're not, you're probably gonna lose
against the top echelon runners. You better be in 9.
What will be coming up in like Group 2? Oh yeah.
Yeah, round of 32 is gonna be spicy meatballs all night because holy cow. There's not a single easy free race in that whole thing. Hey, there's Zelda.
Nope.
And even if you think it's free, you're wrong because these seeds absolutely play to even the field a lot.
Yes, this with the extra bosses and the overworld block of this has been a flag set where I feel decision making has been challenged more so over anything in like other randomizer tournament formats, except maybe like the Pentaforce or something.
Yeah, Pentaforce could definitely a little bit, but it's like comparing it to like let's say random percent. Yeah, there's just no.
Well, random percent is just recognizing what's on and what's off.
Yeah, which is hard. I mean, let's be honest.
It wasn't so bad during the first tournament when there weren't that many things that could be on or off. Where we had on the layout, as I recall, they had like the 12 options that could be on, off, or both. But now there's 30 options probably that we could have.
So there's more than that.
Yeah,
I played it at the very end of climbing the Rando Ranks BR. I played in a full rando everything except like Oko and some others. And it's 60 plus options.
That sounds about right.
Well, and it's what's even worse is the way that some of those interact with each other is pretty wonky depending on what's on, and it's impossible to tell. So, it's
until you're fun. 3 hours into the seed,
yes.
And you have 2 Triforces, and you can't make progress.
Yes, it's great.
I still forget that if you have no second quest rooms enabled, but you roll like mixed quest dungeons, that it can toss second quest room behavior into first quest layouts.
Yes, sir.
Sounds about right.
I still remember. I think it was the first random percent tournament. I think it was BT that Jam was playing, but they spent I don't know how long trying to get. It was blackout, Swordless.
Yeah, wasn't that the first round where they added like extra options and literally everything rolled on the first try?
Yes, it was the first round of brackets, and they
I've seen
spent
that.
forever trying to get into this diamond staircase in level 8 with 8 blue whiz robes because it had to be the item, and it was a bomb pack.
My memory of that game was the first 4 items they picked up were all blue keys. Like
Yes.
bombs were blue keys, and the blue candle was a blue key. Everything was a blue key, and we're all just thinking, I thought it was supposed to be sprite shuffle, not fun percent.
Yes.
I remember that was.
And then they finally found a blue wand, and it was the blue boomerang.
Yeah, right.
It was so good. Oh,
Because
man.
Ooh, compass. And Sock's about to find Ganon.
Yeah, this is a pretty quick 9 here for Sock.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking the first 2 staircases, getting the left side. I mean, you can just ignore the entire top middle. There's nothing there. I guess both items are there.
Important to note, too, if ladder wasn't blocking an item in 7, it was definitely blocking Ganon.
Yes, it was. Oh yes, and to answer the question in chat, of course, the Dongos eat my bombs. That's what they do.
Yeah, unfortunately, the fireball bopped right as you hit it, and it ate the bomb drop there.
Yeah, well, if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I wouldn't be playing Randomizer.
Yes, sir. Then we could double our money on how many times it turns away from the bomb.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'd
please.
be multi-billionaires for sure.
Sock making the quick jaunt down here too. Zelda and gonna finish up here very quickly. It's like an official race time. GG time of 1:29:55.
Still getting in under that 90-minute mark.
Yeah, which is great for this seed, honestly.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, for any almost forced full clear, that's 90 minutes is a great time.
This has been a fun one, honestly. We kind of knew, like you were talking about early on, where everything was, but it's just kind of, well, is it going to give us another troll? Is it not? And then just finding that way through that level 8. Sock kind of cleared up all the way around, and there was literally no other way, just because it was double corridor, which is just bad luck.
I knew we were in for
Sock
something
saw
special
pretty
when we
much
got
the entire south.
when we had the Triforce in 2 and getting the compass and seeing its recorder blocked. I'm thinking, yep, this seed's starting off well. That was a good start to the seed.
I'm a Sock. Welcome to the booth. GG on your finish.
GG Sock.
Hey, thanks, GG chessjerk.
Thank you.
So, big question for you is, why did you take so long to go back to level 1 for the item?
I had it written down on my notes that it was combat blocked, and I must have just seen that room had I'm assuming you're talking about the red ring, that far room there had 8 blue dark nuts in it, and I don't know why, but I had it in my head that was a shutter door, not a key door.
That is fair.
Yep, that could be a thing.
That'll do it.
And so, as soon as I got back into the room after having gotten some things that would have helped there, I went, "Oh, you got to be you got to be kidding me!" But I think I had, let's see, go back to my one on my tracker. I still had another 2 rooms that could have had the item according to my notes, and so I was like, "All right, we're getting to the point where something somewhere has to be the ladder," and it just wasn't popping up.
That ladder was well hidden for sure.
Oh, okay. So, thoughts on that 8?
That 8 was a thing. I'm pretty sure I went every wrong direction first before finding the one path of the 2 items.
That is one of the more deceptively trolly 8s that I've seen.
I picked up the map and went no, and was like, I'm like, wait, is this 8 or 9? What's going on here?
And then all that was required, it was absolutely required to bomb north in the lobby, because there was a shoot room on the other side, and both item stairs were corridor stairs, so there was no way in from the right side. That bomb north in the lobby was the only connecting way to get you on the route to each of those item rooms right next to each other.
We're theorizing, Sock. We're going to tell Liquid to get a sword and 8 bombs, and I think that may be all you need to do to get bow and ladder and sub-hour. See, it's simple.
Yeah, in theory, my path, according to my tracker, is a little bit different. I actually went to the staircase in the staircase, and then you could go left, north, and then right, and you could be right there at the item rooms. But
Wow, I missed that.
that's all right. It's much shorter to go the route you described. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm looking at that route. I thought I tried bombing that way, and I couldn't get through. But maybe I missed something.
Because I never even tried to bomb in the lobby. I just went to the right and.
Well, I opened it up by coming in from the top, so it opened for me to say, "Hey, there's a secret path opened up."
See, I didn't come up from. I came from the lower side because I had just finished bombing the coast when I went that way, and I never saw that there was a bomb hole up north.
Where was 8 again?
8 was in the forest, left of the vanilla 100 secret.
Okay. Got it.
Right. So, and then 100%. Last location, literally everything.
Same.
So yeah,
I have 2 uncovered overworld spots.
I think the only one I don't have is the recorder spot.
Well, I have the one spot to the left of where level 6 is, the bomb spot. So I went up first.
Oh, okay.
I'm not missing anything. I'm pretty sure I'm just missing like a door repair and maybe a small secret. I don't think I'm missing anything else.
Yeah, it was a thing. Well,
I also think that you would have beaten me because the candle shop was the rare shop deep on Death Mountain. If I had memed and taken the heart instead of the candle, like I usually do, I would have been in for a rough time. Because I would have been a long time before finding a candle.
well, but the candle. Oh, never mind. Okay, got you.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
I was like, oh, what are you talking about? I'm like, I had red candle in
Yeah.
like 15 minutes, and I was like, oh, swordless strat time. And so I was plowing through 5, and I was going all over the place with a red candle, thinking, oh, this is going to be great.
Yeah, he had
You
Red
know?
Candle very early.
I would have liked that while I was swordless. I was swordless for 25 minutes.
Yeah,
You were not alone.
Yeah, it took me a long time before I got the sword too, but I was just running around with that red candle going, all right, I can do this. I played all boards, no swords. We can do this.
Exactly.
My biggest problem is I love swordless, so I just try to do it because I love it.
And I'm the same way. If I get a wand in the Armos item, I don't even look for the sword. I just go.
Me neither.
Right?
I happen upon the sword, like, oh, a sword. Well, I guess.
And then we find all the dongos, and it's like, oh, that's right, extra bosses is on.
Yeah, that'd be one reason to at least search for the sword for sure.
It's like, I guess I'll get it because I gotta kill Ganon.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that 9 was actually not too bad. The route that I took, I felt like it wasn't awful. I got maybe 40% of it, but
I think you and I took about the same route because we took a staircase to get to the left, and just the left side was where everything was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was eyeing that one little room up there in the top, and I'm like, I bet he's there. I bet. It just seems way too convenient.
I
you know,
the same thing. It was a perfect hiding spot. Perfect.
Yeah.
Right on a ladder block too, just to make sure you need the ladder.
Oh man, yeah. I kept sitting there, like I was laughing to myself every time I ran across another room where I'm like, well, it can't be here because it's ladder blocked.
Like, okay, so in going to level 6, despite not finding the red ring, despite each of y'all losing chunk of time in 8, Sai had the items at 8, but you both were in 6 within a minute, and we knew, well, there is a fast route if Sock can find it in that 8, so really, this is still kind of close. And then it was the first ladder block. It's like, ooh, oh, that sucks. And then you found a way around it, Sock, and it's like, oh, this is great. And kind of right as you find the workaround, CJ finds the Chevy room. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I went all the way through 6, and I was just sitting there thinking, all right, either the ladder is here or it's somewhere. It's in 8. And then I found the recorder, And I was like, oh my gosh, you're kidding me. I knew I had to find everything at that point, but it was just a matter of, okay, what am I going to get here? And how much pain am I going to be in for the rest of the seed?
Yep. It was nice knowing the items in 9 because 6 and 8 had 3 required items.
Yep.
And then when I was in 7 and I found the wand, I'm like, well, this is not what I wanted, but I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, I felt good about the early 7 dig finding the wand, and then getting the raft in 2 and finding 1. That
yeah.
It definitely felt good to find that right off the bat, or
Yeah.
relatively right off the bat.
Because it took me a while to get back to 2. I did find the raft, and then I noped out of there real quick. I don't remember if I had seen the Triforce yet, but as soon as I picked up the item, I was just like, you know what? I don't have much. I'm just gonna bail and see what else I can find before I try to come back. I may have seen that no, because I think all I had written down was bombs first, and then I saw that it was recorder blocked later, so it must have been on my other return.
Yeah, I went in the second time, I guess, and found the compass right after the dig dogger room. Like, oh yeah, well, okay, makes sense. And then I cleared everything else because obviously I wanted the heart container because that's what I do. And then I cleared everything else and couldn't beat the blue landmos. I thought, oh well, that's where the heart is. I better go back and get that later. I knew where it was. 1 room out of the way. You can't stop me. I didn't go check mags at 12 though. I should have gone and checked mags at 12 hearts. Oh well.
I think I checked at 11 and it wasn't working. So
Husband will do that for you.
I hope so. But yeah, I'm exhausted. So thanks for the commentary, guys. And Sock, GG. And
GG.
We'll get our second race done hopefully soon.
Yep.
And thank you. I guess Pro Piece was tracking.
Camion was tracking.
Oh, Kaylin was tracking. I'm sorry. Yes, Pro Piece set up the room for us. So, but thank you to both.
Yeah, great race, guys. Appreciate getting to commentary for you. It's always fun. Hopefully, we'll try to get like a try setup. We'll get LHs on there too, and we can maybe do some comms over the top of it as well. But thanks again to SpeedGaming for hosting our event. Thanks to our audience for hanging out with us. Malchior doing comms. It was great first time. Appreciate it. Camion in the background.
With you.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good night. I really enjoyed it. So we've got another one going on over on SpeedGaming Prime. Looks like we got Dr. J and Toasty Muffins. I'm not sure what's going on with JLo. Maybe some tech issues as well. But we're probably gonna head on over there, and we'll see you there. So have a good night and appreciate it.
See you, everyone.
Yep. Thanks, everybody. Night.
Thank you.